Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Amanda Okolo, and if you're just seeing this face of mine, please click on the subscribe button. But if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back. So today, as you can already see from the title of this video, we're going to be doing question and answer. So there's this site on Google that generates questions for you relating to any topic that you want to. I'll leave the link to the site in the description box. So I went on that site and I decided to do a first time questions. So I'll be answering questions related to my first time. That's what do I mean? I mean my first time doing this, my first time doing that. So but the questions I'm going to be answering are generated by the sites. Yes. So guys, I decided to jump on the trend because I've seen a couple of YouTubers, create videos like this, and I felt like, okay, I had a lot of fun watching it and I decided to do mine. So but before I head into the video, I want to thank you guys for 200 subscribers. Guys, 200 subscribers. I know that it has been a long time coming, but eventually happened, I think, on Thursday. Today is Wednesday. It happened last week Thursday, and since then I've not been able to make a video, so I couldn't thank you guys. But right now I'm making this video and I'm saying thank you guys for 200 subscribers, and I'm seriously praying I get to 1k subscriber before December. I know it seems like it's a lot, but there's really nothing that is impossible. I'm really hopeful. I'm really positive about it. I pray and I hope I get to 1k subscribers before December, so that I know that what I'm battling with next year is just watch time. So let's head right into it. So yes, I have the questions on my phone, my other phone, so I'll just read them and I'll answer them. So the first question here goes: the first app you check when you wake up in the morning. First app I check, okay, I turn off my data when I'm about to go to sleep. So when I wake up in the morning, I turn on my data and I check, it's either between Instagram or WhatsApp, but it's mostly WhatsApp because when I wake up in the morning I get a lot of messages on WhatsApp. So I check WhatsApp first, yes, then I check. Sometimes I don't check Instagram, especially when I don't get a notification that I have a message or something, but I check WhatsApp first. Then I head straight to YouTube to check if a follower has been added to the family. Yeah, that's what I do. So the second question is first broken bone. I can't exactly remember breaking a bone. I'm not really so much of a rough person, and I've been very lucky. I've not been into accidents and all of those, so I can't remember breaking a bone. The only time I know that I really had a very bad accident was when I fell down the staircase in primary school, but I can't exactly remember if I broke a bone or not because I was still able to go to school, although I had some scratches and all of that. So I don't think I've had a broken bone before. Yes. So the third question is first foreign country you have ever visited. I'm laughing because it's funny. Guys, I've not been to any foreign country yet, but I know that eventually I will get to go to a foreign country. I get to visit. I don't know if I want to live in a foreign country, but I know that definitely I will visit a foreign country. So yes, but for now, your girl has not been to any foreign country. Yes. So the next question we have first makeup item. That should be lip gloss. Yes, lip gloss. Then in secondary school, then during my period in school, then the part of the things that you put on to make you feel like a big girl, a big girl in school then was lip gloss. Yes, so I had a lip gloss. That was like my first makeup item. So the next question is first plane ride you ever went on. First plane ride, it hasn't been a long time ago. My first plane ride was like just last year, and I think I was flying from Enugu to Abuja. So yes, that was my first plane ride. My next question is the first YouTuber you subscribed to. First YouTuber, that should be Dima Ume. I know I have a full video dedicated to her on my channel. I really like her style. So that's like my first video, first YouTuber rather I subscribed to. Yes. Then the second YouTuber, definitely when I got into YouTube, was definitely Kelechi Mbemena. That's her name. Yes, that's her name. So yeah, she's like the second person I subscribed to on YouTube. So the next question is first time you went shopping on your own. Okay, first time I went shopping on my own was when I was in secondary school, because I was in a boarding school, and then when I come home for midterm breaks and holidays and all of that, and it's time for me to go back to school, my parents always ask me to write a list of things I need. So after writing the list, my mom would take out the ones she wants me to go and buy by myself, and the ones she buy for me by herself. So that's like the first time I went shopping on my own, even though it wasn't with my money, but still shopping. So the next question is your first boyfriend or girlfriend. My first boyfriend. Who was that? I think it was a guy called Victor. Yes, yeah, it should be a guy called Victor. So the next question is my first car. Guys, I don't have a car yet, so I'm going to get one. Should I say soon? If I'm saying soon, it means that I'm stating a prayer point. Well, yes, I don't mind. I'm going to get one soon. So guys, I don't have a car yet at the moment. At the time of making this video, I don't have a car, but hopefully when you get to watch this video, a miracle must have happened. So yes. So moving on, the next question is my first celebrity crush. The first celebrity I actually even noticed at first, because I love watching Nigerian movies. Although of recent, I've not been watching so much because I really don't have time on my hands, and then I've been occupied with the Big Brother show. So but while I was growing up, I loved watching Nigerian movies, and I loved watching movies that, what's it called, what's that guy's name? Hey, I've even forgotten. Okay, yes, Alex Ekubo. I loved watching movies that had Alex Ekubo in it. I love watching movies that Alex Ekubo acted in it. So like I had a serious crush on him, and I think that was a crush because I was quite young, but I think that was a crush because even up until when I entered university, I was still talking about Alex Ekubo and all of that, but it has dropped now. I really don't fancy him like that. So yes, first cooking experience. My first cooking experience has to be Indomie. It has to be the first thing I made by myself was Indomie, because I really loved Indomie when I was growing up, and it was almost like something I ate every day. I and my younger sister, we actually grew up together. Most of my elder siblings were in boarding school at the time when we were in primary school. So most of my primary school experience I have in it. So most times when we go to school, then primary school, when we come back home, there's really nobody at home. So we just entered, the driver drops us at the gate, and then we enter the house. And when we enter the house, the only thing we can actually make for ourselves was Indomie. So I literally cooked Indomie almost every day. I ate Indomie almost every day while I was in primary school. So yes, that's like the first thing I made. That's like my first cooking experience. So moving on, my first ever cell phone. When I was growing up, like the very first, second and third phones I used were not phones that they said they went to market to go and buy and say, okay, they're buying it for Amanda. No, it was phones that probably my brother used or my sisters used, and they passed it down. But the very first time my mom took me to a phone shop and told me, oh, she's buying this phone for me, the first phone she got me was a BlackBerry Curve 6, either Curve 6 or 8. I really cannot exactly remember, but I can picture the day in my head right now. I know that particular day, but what I'm trying to remember was if it was a Curve 6 or 8, but I shall know it was BlackBerry Curve something. That was the first time that they actually said, okay, see this phone, I'm buying it for you, and they didn't pass it down to me. So yes, that's like my first cell phone. I won't count those other ones as cell phones because they passed it down to me. So no, it was not my own initially. So the next question is my first ever date. So I think like last week I was seeing a movie, and this couple, they went on a very fancy date, and I was just telling myself that I have never really gone on those type of dates where I'll dress up, wear a nice gown, pamper my face, wear a nice wig, and then the guy will wear a suit or dress fancy, and then we'll just hold hands and go on a date to a fancy restaurant and all of that. I've never really done that, but I've gone on dates, but not that type of dates that I saw in the movie. So I was telling myself that, oh, I've never really done this, and then today they're asking me this question, so I really don't know what to say, because the kind of dates I've gone for are those very usual dates. I just go to any kind of restaurant, not even restaurants, I'll be fast food, and just sit down and eat. I never really worn a gown, pampered my face, wear a wig, wear my heels, and then I've never really done that. I can't wait to do that. I don't know if to say yes to this question or no, because the kind of dates I'm picturing in my head right now, I've not gone on those type of dates, but then I've gone on a date. So please pick an answer for yourselves, because I don't know. Which one is my first ever kiss? I can't remember, honestly. Like, I'm just blank. I can't remember. I don't even know who he was. I can't remember. It's not easy to remember things like that now. So the next question is my first heartbreak. I, it's funny how I can remember my first heartbreak, but I can't remember my first kiss. But oh well, my first heartbreak was with my first boyfriend. I think he went to start doing sexual things, and I was not caught up for all of that, so he tried to break up with me. When guys start saying things like, "Oh, you don't trust me enough. You don't trust." Right now, thinking about it, I'm happy I didn't do that. So yes, because there was a day I saw his picture on Instagram or somewhere, and I'm like, "Excuse me, is this Victor? Like, excuse me, who are you?" Like, oh. So like when I think about that, and I'm very happy that it didn't happen. So the next question is my first job. My first job. I don't know if job also covers business, because if you say my first business, like I've done a lot of, I should probably make a video of how many businesses I've done in the past. But when you say my first job, I think it's more official. So like my first job should be my internship. Yeah, that's like the only time I've had to work. Like I've had to work, like I know that I'm coming to work by 8 and I'm leaving by 3:30, and I know that it's compulsory and they are going to be paying. So like that's like my first job. Yes, that's my. So the next question is my first language. My first language is English, and that's like my only language. The only language I can speak fluently without having to think about it. I'm Igbo, I'm from Anambra State, but I'm still struggling with speaking Igbo. Right now I can hear basically any and everything, and I can try to speak, but I'm not that fluent. I have to start bringing my words together and constructing it in my head before it comes out, but I can hear just about everything. So yes, my first language is English. So the next question is my first piercing and when I got it. So my first piercing should be my ear piercing at birth. The one they give to children, because I have it and it's a piercing. So it's like my first piercing. But after that piercing, I got like 2 other piercings last year, still on my ear though. I'm not crazy yet. So my first tattoo, I don't have a tattoo. I don't know if I'm going to get a tattoo, because I don't know, but let's see how it goes. I see some tattoos and I'm like, oh, this is fine. Like, last year Big Brother housemate V, when I saw her tattoo, I really liked it. I think she wrote Child of Grace or something on her ankle. I think she wrote Child of Grace or something on her arm. When I saw it, I really, really liked it. But I haven't made a decision yet if I'm going to get a tattoo or not. So, but let's see. What one is my first YouTube video? Of course, the OGs on this channel will know my first YouTube video. First YouTube video of people most times is always get to know me video, introduction video. So that's like my first YouTube video. I think that video has over 200 and something views right now. So that's my first. It's the first person I talked to today. What's the first person I spoke to today? It should be a delivery guy, a dispatch rider, because I sent out some clothes to a client yesterday, and this rider picked up this item by 10 a.m. and up until this morning it has not delivered it. So I was calling him all through last night to find out why he has not delivered the clothes to the lady. He wasn't picking up. So this morning at exactly like 7 a.m. he was still calling me. So like he's like the first person I spoke with today. Which one is the first person I text when something exciting happens? Right now there's really no particular person I text when something exciting happens. It just depends on what happens. It just depends on the thing that is exciting that happens, because there's really nobody that I text when something exciting happens. But there are people that there's some kind of things that will happen and I'm texting them first, So some selected things, not I don't really have somebody that I tell everything that happens, So but I have, okay, let's just leave it at that. I think my friend right now, my friend Magic, yes, but it's not like I don't know how to explain it, but it's not like when it's happening I'm telling him, but I actually tell him everything that happens. And then my friend Chimdi, yes, Chimdi is also part of it because she's just very close to me here, so I tell her most of the time when anything happens. So that's it, let's just leave it at that, because I really don't have somebody that, as it's happening, I'm running to the person. I know that feeling, I've been there, but right now there's nobody like that. This question is the first thing I do when I get home. Of course, we know if I was on a wig, I take it off immediately and I just throw it somewhere. But right now I'm on braids. The first thing I do when I get home is to take off my shoes, take off everything I'm on, like literally everything, and then fall on my bed. That's like my first thing I do. Yes. So guys, I don't really want to make this video so long. So I don't even know how many questions I've been able to answer. I've lost track of it. If you have gotten to this point and you have not subscribed, please help my hustle. Please subscribe to my channel, click on the notification button so that you'll be able to get a notification when I release a video, and then click on the like button so that YouTube will continue pushing my videos to more and more people. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a comment in the comment section. Thank you, and see you next time.